Hello there, Sagittarius, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're going to be doing your December love reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with your love, your romantic love life with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for some more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. Okay, let's jump into your reading. So we're going to take a look first at the oracle cards just to see what the overall energy for the month of December is. And we just finished out that solar eclipse and a new moon. So lots of changes, and happy birthday to you, Sagittarius, too. So let's see what we have here. We have the loving woman and fear. And then on the bottom, happy success. So that's a really good sign. And the loving woman, it can sometimes mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that your romantic partner will be of that gender, but there is somebody that's coming into your life that may help you in your romantic love life. Like they may be somebody that, it could even be a mother or an aunt or a grandmother. That helps you to see the perspective of some situation because of the fear. You could possibly have fear based around, getting into a new romantic connection or what is going on in a current connection. And this person is just coming in, just trying to, in a very loving and compassionate way, helping you to see a different perspective of this situation. So really interesting. When we go to the tarot, we'll take a look at that a little bit more. The other thing is that, with the loving woman, it could be somebody that's coming into your life that is also going to introduce you to somebody that may become a romantic partner. Or if you are looking, for a romantic partner with a woman, then it could definitely be the person. So it's going to be different for how it resonates with you. Come to the edge. Really nice. That's like the Fool energy, coming into something that's new, and chaos and conflict. And I'm going to pull one more. These cards are wanting to talk. Really interesting that you have kind of I think you're coming through a lot of changes in your romantic love life. And, with the Sagittarius energy, coming into Capricorn, we're going to be in Capricorn very soon. The new moon, that solar eclipse. I'm not surprised. Yeah, Treasure Island. I'm getting the message you're recognizing the treasure in yourself. And kind of like really stepping into your own power, willing to take a risk, perhaps overcoming your fears about a situation or past romantic connections, willing to take a risk and perhaps starting a new relationship with Come to the Edge. That's the Fool card, going on a new path. And you may be even going on a new path and being happy being single for a while, right? With community here, I always feel like that's kind of a family card, like having a lot of support from your family or friends during a situation if you are making changes. But, the two bottom cards are Happy Success and Treasure Island. Like, I feel like you're coming into a situation or coming out of a situation that seemed fearful and painful and coming into something that seems so much better. So let's take a look at your present energy right now. Five of Cups. Yeah. I get that sense, especially with the fear card here, that you could be coming out of a situation. It could have even been some time, but you're struggling to move on, to recognize that this chapter may have ended. And there is a grieving process that goes with that. And sometimes with this solar eclipse and the new moon, it's definitely this sense of, finally having to release, It's about, really focusing on what you're going to be gaining in this new cycle in your life instead of what you're losing. And so some of you could be a little bit focused on what you're losing, a relationship, or, friends that were based around that relationship, especially sometimes when we leave a long-term committed relationship, you lose so many other things besides just that person. Sometimes you lose financial stability, sometimes you lose other friends, that were friends of the two of you. And those are all just common things that occur, but it's just a grieving process that you have to go through. So let's see what your obstacle is. Devil, being attached to something. So we're going to clarify these, but really being attached, I get the sense of almost being stuck, feeling like, you can't move on. There's some reason why this energy has not closed out. Your advice, Two of Pentacles, choosing your path. It could be that you're kind of like, one day you miss them, the next day, you're so glad that they're out of your life, that type of energy. Kind of, this is a little bit of a juggling card, kind of going back and forth. And it's almost kind of like, okay, you have to choose, if it's not realistic that you're going to get back together, then it's time to go ahead and choose and to go in that new direction and embrace it enthusiastically, because you have a lot of support. With this happy success and the community card, you have a lot of support. And I really feel like for a lot of you, you are going to have some female, either friend or family member, that's really going to, I really get the sense that they're going to help you see the perspective. It's going to be like, it's time to, they're going to compassionately say, it's time to close this out. It's time to move on. And, I feel like that they may have even said that already, and you're kind of like sad about it. So let's see what the outcome is. Justice. Nice. Yeah. This is success, finding balance in your life, finding balance in your relationships, finding balance in love again, understanding that you were in this before, something really toxic, codependent, and now you're ready to move on to something that is more balanced and just. Okay. I also, karma, allowing, don't try to retaliate against somebody from the past, or, hold, a grudge or blame or anything like that. Sometimes, we can kind of get stuck in that energy. It's about allowing karma to do its work, and going ahead and moving on in the direction that's good for you. Underneath, strength. You have the strength to overcome this situation, to move on, to look for those things that are good for you in the future, recognizing that this situation was not good. Wow, these cards are really talking. Okay, so we're going to clarify and get some more information here. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, I feel like, we have the Five of Cups. This is your present energy. You're still going through the grieving process. And I feel like you're coming to the end of that. If you have been separated from this person for a while, or the chaos and the conflict has been going on for some time, it's kind of like you're at the end of all of that. And there is still that energy of somehow wishing it had worked out. Right? It's kind of like, oh, if it had only worked out, if they could have only changed, if they could have only seen the treasure of our relationship, right? It's that type of energy of if only. But we can't live in that energy of if only, right? Because that keeps us in fear. Because all we're doing is taking a look at all of the possibilities instead of just kind of taking that leap of faith and saying, you know what? Yeah. Rejection is God's protection. The reason that ended, there was, with the Devil card here, I think there was a lot of codependency, toxicity in this relationship. Take a look at how you felt when you were around this person. Did they make you feel calm, or was there like this constant tension and stress when you were around this person? Because I feel like that is, something to totally recognize and come to terms with. And I feel like intellectually, that it's time to move on. It's just that your heart is having a hard time letting go. We have the King of Cups, and then we have the Nine of Swords, just kind of lamenting, sitting in this energy of hoping, that the emotions would be, it's like unrequited love. And it's almost this energy of, if only they could have seen what I saw. If they could have only seen me for who I really am. It's that type of energy. And I do feel like the part of it is because you spent so much time and energy cultivating this relationship. But that's just another sign of codependency. I put so much time and energy into this relationship. Do I really have to let it go? And some of that is just the fear of what is ahead. Once you let this go and you take your focus off of what you're losing and onto what you are going to be gaining. Remember, every ending is a new beginning. So you have to let something go in order for the new to come in. And it's just this energy of, I'm not sure I'm ready to let go, because it's a fear of, I'm not sure I want to let it go, because if I do let it go, then I have to totally embrace the new. And that is a scary thing. Oh, Sag. So let's see what this devil energy is. The devil. Judgment. Queen of Swords. Six of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Okay, so this is in your resistance. What you're resisting is seeing clearly the toxicity and imbalance in this situation, in this past relationship. It's, the Judgment card is about opening your mind up, opening your heart up to what this really was, and getting really clear about where you want to go in the future. It's almost as if you're hanging on to this energy because it's like you don't want to truly decide what it is that you want next. Like, you may be sitting there going, no, I know what I want. But if you do, then why are you holding on to this past energy instead of taking action on that new energy? There's something that you're waiting on. And with the Six of Pentacles, it's like you want to balance out this old energy before you step into the new. But Spirit's saying, no, you can't do that. It's like you have to just let it go. And, I really feel like with that new moon in your sign, it's kind of like this portal that you're walking through, right? And it's like the universe is going to shove you. If you're not going to do it on your own, the universe is going to shove you. And just, you've got to do this. You're doing it for yourself. And sometimes that is really hard for us to do when we have been so wrapped up and put so much time and energy into somebody else or into a relationship. For some of you, you could have been married to this person. You could have even had children with this person. And it makes it even more difficult to take this next step. So let's see what the advice is. Nine of Cups. Go for your Nine of Cups. Go for what's going to make you truly happy. So we have the Two of Pentacles. It's about deciding, not waffling anymore. The Two of Pentacles is that energy of, I love them today, I hate them tomorrow. Going back and forth. But it's about getting really clear. It's so hard, I know, because I feel like your head has made the decision. It's your heart that's holding you back. And some of that, honestly, is probably also your ego. Like, if you let this situation go, then what is going to happen in the future? you know. Sometimes it's that energy of, what I know is better. Sometimes we think that what we already know, what we're already dealing with is better than what may be out there. But you're getting the message that there was some toxicity in this relationship, that your choice needs to be to move on, to not hold on to your fears anymore, to get really clear about where you're going, you know, deciding the way that you want to go. And you are strong enough, you're on top of this, you're ready to make that move, and just allow karma to take its place. But it's almost like you have to put your trust into the universe that this is going to work out. And it is, because look at this. We have the happy success, not just success, happy success. You have a wonderful something new coming in that's just beautiful. Okay, so let's see what the Justice card is. Knight of Cups, Three of Cups, the Fool. Two of Cups on the bottom. It's that energy that there is a soulmate for you. Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands. Having healthy boundaries. Communicating what it is that you want and need when you do come across a soulmate. Like being really open about that, because we also have the King of Cups. It's about, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is, sometimes an energy of somebody coming back and expressing their love. But I really am getting this sense that what you are moving into is an energy of finding balance in your life when you allow this situation to work out, like to allow the universe to surrender to the universe. Surrender to the universe and let the universe work this out. Okay? And in the meantime, you're going to go and live the life that you want to live. Put yourself first. And the Knight of Cups, to me, a lot of times, is also this energy of putting yourself first, loving yourself first, celebrating yourself, recognizing that you are a treasure, and, going in that direction. There's the Fool card. Once again, it's a new path that's opening up for you. This new path cannot open up, though, until you let go of this past energy. And I do feel like you have done a lot of work. Like you are really close to that. But you're in this morning. You're just focusing on what you're losing instead of what you're gaining. That's the message that I'm getting. Okay, so let's get one final bit of advice for you, Sag. Let's see what we have here. My fearless freedom lights up the world. Yeah. And, all the signs here are you're on the right path when you walk away. You walk away, and it doesn't mean that this person may never come back, right? But it's when you walk onto your path, when you look at this, you have the Fool card coming up really 3 times. When you go for your freedom and you decide, hey, I've got to go live my life. Live a life that's really meant for me. And don't worry about this past situation, this person, or the other people that are involved in this situation. It's like, I'm going to put myself first. I'm going to celebrate me. And when you do, it's like the whole world opens up. Because look at Happy Success, and his arms are out. It's like, oh my goodness, here it comes. Here comes all that happiness, joy, abundance, success that I've been waiting for. When you just release and allow what is going to happen to come on in, because it's beautiful, Sag. It is really beautiful. All right, well, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.